Welcome back to this program. Good morning, Venezuela, and good morning for all spectators. Let's start with some notice. Gustavo Dudamel married the Spanish Maria Valverde. The actress and musician were married by surprise in a discreet link in Las Vegas about 3 weeks ago, who met in the filming of The Love, The Liberator, where Maria Valverde played the role of Maria Teresa del Toro a year ago. The actress claims to be in love.
For the first time in the year, oil prices are falling, and it is the first time that crude oil is traded below $50.
Trump talks to Mahmoud Abbas about peace and invites him to the White House. They have been contacted by telephone and have talked about ending the conflict and is about an agreement with Israel.
Yeah, at least 38 deaths after being hit by a bus.
New earthquake of 2.7 degrees in Pampoma.
Iraq launches major air and ground military operation against ISIS to recover Mosul. US-backed Iraqi force launched a large-scale operation on Sunday to out the extremist Islamic State from the western half of Mosul. It is expected that the battle will be long and difficult due to the high population density and the existence of older, narrow
Trump
streets.
insists on raising wall. The warning, led by Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, came in a letter sent to Republican Majority Leader Mitch McConnell that implicit a threat of legislative blockade and potential government disruption if Republicans are trying to attach a controversial provision by President Donald Trump to budgetary legislation to force their implementation.
In another, New York down on Tuesday as a ghost town, almost entirely desert and snow-beaten, with its schools closed and airports almost paralyzed. But the snowfall will be much lower than expected. Child abuse takes
its toll on
youth. The stress generated by the type of violence in children affects their brain development and makes them more vulnerable to long mental disorders, alcohol and drug use, risky sexual behavior, and the worst case, suicide attempts. A study by the Hospital of the Sea Institute of Medical Research reveals that the abused children have twice the risk of suicide before reaching age 26.
Then today we bring as a special guest an expert on the subject. We will return after the commercials.
Hard to use girly smell. Use Head and Shoulders only for men.
Use diamond for what you got.
So, today we bring us a special guest. Welcome, Loretta!
Hello! Thank you for inviting me.
So Loretta, tell us your experience with the bullying.
Well, actually in high school I was a victim of bullying. And I understand that bullying is everything that psychological, physical, or verbal damage that a person can cause to another person, you know? And it's something so bad because you hurt another person's feelings and it's just a very slight matter.
Oh yes, I was a bullying victim when I was a child.
I was a victim too.
What signals can be produced to know who are the victims of the bullying? From the breastfeeding, being a father or a mother?
Well, actually, you can notice the changes on the behaviors of society. You know, they turn more aggressive. They gain signals of sadness, depression, Maybe if they have headsets, stomachs, even they can vomit, they obviously refuses totally to go to school because they don't want to go to the place they feel bad. And another things that obviously you like a parent or like a teacher, you can notice in a
And Loretta, tell me, how can a teacher realize of these signs?
Well, actually, I have here a few things that can answer your question. Like the relationship of a student to the corridors and in the yard, addresses with other children, like the graffiti on the bathroom that they can read it maybe. The name of this child that is victim of bully is right there. The usual no participation in group outing, that the child doesn't share with his content, Give importance to their video ladder or moving class against certain students, and be attentive to those students who are differently, if you notice that a child is different in his behavior, in his physical, you can maybe pay more attention to him than to other students that are actually normal. Another thing can be the access of straight range or the variation in a school performance, with loose concentration and bad grades.
And how was your experience as a bullying victim?
Horrible. I felt useless. I think I was nobody. I feel depression. I felt all that things that are horrible. Very horrible.
And how was your experience?
My experience was from both sides. First, when I was in primary, the kids bullied me and I didn't know why. But then I changed to secondary and I was the bullier as a mechanism to defeat this. Well, I have a horrible experience of bullying, but I have the both sides of the coin.
And how it begins?
Well, actually, normally the group find a victim, a child that looks probably inferior like them, or that they think the child is inferior than them. And they start to be so hostile with that child. They trap him bad, they make him feel more uncomfortable about how she actually feels, And that is the beginning of all the process of bullying, the child get aggressive, they look they feel bigger because they make them feel bad. And that's the origin of all this.
Wow.
Yes, it is. And I can give some tips for prevention.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay,
I want to
I'm gonna
write.
start to read.
Okay.
Ignore the silence as if you did not hear him. Do not even look at him. Do not cry. Stay away or run if this is necessary. Start with your parents. That is not accusing. If you feel you cannot tell your parents or your parents do not support the way that you need, talk another adult you trust. Make it clear to the adult that these situations affect you deeply, especially if you are a victim of verbal aggression, because names adults do not consider verbal aggression as a serious. If you feel that you cannot tell anyone, try writing a letter telling what happens to you.
Okay, finally, I want to say 3 of the things, of Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, I want to search it. Okay, for the viewer, the most ingenious of bad things of bad people is the silence of good people. For the aggressor, humanity cannot be liberated from violence only by means of non-violence. For the victim, do not let the sun die without your roots having died. We are on the hour. I think we finished. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, special guest. If you want to be famous, use our Colombian feed.